we were here again. Except this time we are playing here. We were here too.
Yes. But
This is
not the
definitely not
number
going to go
two.
badly.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
that's the joke. Well, we just had a discussion about who was going to be the Lord and who was going to be the peasant, and we've decided on the obvious answer, which is me being the Lord and you being the peasant.
I mean, I feel like the discussion went the opposite way to that, to what you just said. Like, everything you just said, I feel is just ignore what she said, basically. Um, yeah. I am going to be the peasant because last time we played, I was the librarian first, and while when we did switch roles, but obviously when you switch roles, you kind of already know what's happening.
Yeah.
So this time I am going to be the peasant, which is, as far as I can tell, the closer to the explorer role. So we'll see what happens. I fully expect her to get me killed, essentially. So.
I mean, I'm not even going to argue with that. It's probably going to happen, but...
Probably. Also, apologies if my voice is weird. For some reason, I am coughing a lot. I seem to be losing my voice and having nosebleeds. Doesn't sound good actually when you put all those things together, does it?
No, it doesn't, but it's okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
We'll just keep going. If you stop talking halfway through, though, you know.
If I got quiet, I probably just muted while I cough up a lung and bleed into a tissue. So.
The same answer won't work twice. Okay.
What?
I'm reading the tips that are on the screen.
Oh, okay. I'm waiting for other player. Oh look, we're having an expedition again.
Well, one of us is, because the other one is still trapped in the castle, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I wonder if it's if the story continues. Does the murderer continue on?
Or maybe you went and found help.
I mean, I did promise that I would. Good luck if you believe me.
Some kind of flare.
I was going to say shooting star, but yeah, flare makes more sense.
Would you not be so wary of going into another weird castle?
I mean, I would be wary of going into the first one, let alone another. That look then, that sort of... You can see them sighing like, oh god, we've fallen for it again.
And the best idea, obviously, is to split up.
Of course, yes.
Which is so not what I would do.
Absolutely not. But again, I wouldn't have gone in the castle, I wouldn't be out in the middle of the Antarctica, or wherever it is that we are. I would just be at home playing video games. So.
Yeah, that's also true. You're not the adventurous type, like, so.
I'm really not.
Oh, sorry if this pauses it for you, I don't know. I need to invert my controller.
Filthy inverter. I don't need to do that, but what I do need to do is adjust the sensitivity slightly, because that is kind of shocking.
It's very low,
better.
Isn't it?
You're very low, yeah. Usually they start too sensitive with anything, but that was too low. Okay, should we? It didn't work very well on the first one, or at all for that matter. But let's do a walkie-talkie test.
Oh yeah,
it's
sure.
trying to prompt us to. Hello.
Hello.
I
can't tell if it's working because I. Okay, wait. Here, I'll.
Okay.
No, that won't work because it needs my mic to. That won't work. Okay, you try use it again because it did glow yellow when you spoke. So.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, I think it's working. It's like, because you sound weird when you talk. Do I sound weird now when I'm talking, or no?
No, I just hear you, but again, it just lights up yellow. I am torn as to whether to try to do the walkie-talkie thing, or whether we just carry on playing as we are.
Um, to be honest, like, I get the whole walkie-talkie thing, but maybe it's just better for us to play. There's no need to, like, drag this out. We're gonna struggle as it is, I feel.
That's true, and obviously, if we were any kind of professionals as streamers, then we would have decided this and tested this out prior to the stream. So,
Yes, exactly, and we just completely forgot, so.
maybe it's too late. Maybe it's too late.
Yeah.
We did do that on the first one. We did actually test it out on the first game before we got this far.
Yeah, but it just didn't work at all, so.
No. But at least we knew that going into the stream. This time we weren't not prepared. Anyway, let's go as we are. So I am in a room.
Also, me.
Great, we're both in a room. Excellent. I have some kind of altar thing with symbols, 3 symbols, but they look like they are dials of some kind, and I can rotate them to pick the correct 3 symbols.
Okay, because I have symbols. I have more than 3 though.
Okay,
Let me
interesting.
see. Oh wait, there's coffins in some of these. Okay, hang on, wait. Wait. Okay, how about go for... Is there a cat with pointy ears? Stick body?
Cat with pointy ears, stick body. I mean, are we talking like, no, I don't know. Like no. I feel like this is not a cat. It's like a lying down with like 2 arms pointing upwards and then just a slightly incomplete diamond for a head. I'm assuming it's not that.
No, it's like a diamond for the head with like 2 triangles for ears.
Okay, no, definitely nothing like that.
Okay, but maybe that's it, because that sounds like the start of it. Like, it sounds like it's cut off or something for some reason.
It sounds like it's cut off. What?
Like, it sounds for you that the symbol is incomplete and that I can see the full symbol. That's what it sounds like, because it sounds like most of the symbol.
Or is it just a completely different symbol?
Okay, fine.
It could be, but I'm
No.
just saying,
Oh yeah, maybe it is because I just found a symbol with an incomplete diamond for a head. I found the one that you were... Yeah, but surely then you must have the cat one as well, no?
Let me see. Maybe it's in one of the different. Okay, that is it. Yeah, it's in a different one. Yeah, it's in the 3rd one.
Okay.
The 3rd wheel.
Okay, yeah,
Wheels.
so do the cat, do the incomplete diamond.
And the 2nd one, the middle one.
It's kind of like an hourglass or a
Yep.
barbecue or a director's chair.
Okay, I know what you mean. Okay, so I should pull this lever and hope to not die.
Yeah.
Oof, nice knowing you. Not even true. Oh, we got a trophy.
Oh, door opened.
Hey.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Brilliant.
I'm
Checkpoint
in-
reached.
In another room
Oh.
now. Oh, the music's changed.
I was going to say the music's changed. Don't know if that's good or bad. Should I be worried? Right, that's fine. Okay, I have a book in front of me.
Okay. I
Oh god.
have a
What is
load
it?
of doors that I can't open. There's a chest. Oh, I have a book as well.
Oh god.
What does your book say?
Okay, let me tell you a story. Dear B. Oh god, this is disgusting. I have never been as happy in my life than the moment I met you. Then the moment I met you, of course. And I am honoured to... We spelled honour correctly. And I am honoured to receive your love in exchange. Bleh. I wish I could be with you forever. Oh, this is awful. And the promise of your eternal love is very thrilling, but the sacrifice is too great. I cannot let you go. I cannot let you get through with this. I cannot let you destroy with an I, not an E, destroy that strong, pure heart of yours. I hope you would understand the things I have done to keep you from making this big mistake. I want you to remember me as I was on that summer night in the rose gardens. Blah. Let me be sick. I want you to remember I will always love you. Blah. God, this is painful. Just kill me now. And I want you to remember I will always be with you even when I am not in this earthly world anymore. Love you forever. Murder me now, please.
Okay. So it seems like stuff is misspelled on purpose, right?
Oh really? I just thought they were really bad at spelling, but maybe.
Oh,
I
maybe.
don't know.
Maybe,
I just
maybe.
thought maybe it's just maybe whoever developed this is just not native. Then maybe they're not native English speakers.
Oh, maybe. Okay, we need to consider that. Okay, so I have also a book thingamajig.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
let me just
Hopefully
get back to it.
your story's better than my abysmal. I mean, I would not buy this book. That's what I'm saying. Would
It's
not buy
shorter. Okay, it says Dear L or C. What did you say?
it. I said B.
No,
Dear B.
who was yours from?
Oh, it didn't say who it was from.
Oh, okay.
It said Dear B.
Okay, I'm gonna say it's L. I know the writing is cursive, so it's hard. Dear L, my love for you burns with the intensity of 1,000 suns. Your beauty shines your beauty shines as bright as the light of the start. What? Of the start, and as colourful as the sunset in our garden, I think. The writing is very hard to read. Love you forever, B. And then I have a picture of candles. And so there's 6 candles and they all have numbers on them.
What was my picture? Oh, my picture was... Is it torn? I think it's actually... I don't know what it is. Okie dokie. Okay. 6 candles. 1, 2, 3... I have 6 candles in the centre of this room, in a circle.
Okay.
And in the middle of the circle is a dial with multiple symbols on it. I also, on the left and right walls, have respectively a red tapestry, I guess, and a blue tapestry, each with symbols
Yes, so do I.
on a weird pattern. I am absolutely clueless so far, honestly.
Okay, let me look at
What
my
can I
candles
actually
story.
interact with here? Can I interact with
I
anything?
might actually just turn down the music a tiny bit as well, because it's not terrible, but it's a bit loud, I think.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
I can interact with the candles, it seems. I'm wondering if I'm meant to be switching them on in a certain order.
Okay, well I will say... Oh no, wait. Oh yeah, because mine are numbered.
Okay.
So how do we tell, though... Oh, I guess if we're standing in the same direction. Like, you said you had a tapestry, yeah? What are the symbols?
Well, I have
So-
2.
Okay, so the one on the left for me, like from where it came in from, it's kind of like so it's like kind of a trident at the top and it has trident arms, and then a circle at the bottom with an X through it.
Wait. Do you just have a symbol on your tapestry thing?
Yeah.
Okay, I have like a weird grid of some kind with where the points intersect. I mean, it's not a square grid, by the way, but just for simplifying it, like a grid, and where the points intersect, there are circles, and in each circle is a symbol. Different
Okay.
symbol.
Can you interact with them at all, or?
No, they're behind railings.
Okay.
But there is one symbol one big circle in the middle that is empty, and four small circles underneath that are also empty. On the other side, it's the same with the diamonds.
Yeah,
Circles.
yeah. So left, my symbol is in a circle, and on the blue one, it's in a diamond.
Okay. So what is your symbol?
For the circle?
For the circle, yes.
For the circle, okay, so yeah, it's kind of like okay, I guess maybe a slightly good way to describe it would be it's an upside down stick man kind of thing, but his legs are kind of like a trident. It's like a semicircle with a line in the middle, and then his arms are the same. His arms kind of look like tridents as well. And then his head is a circle with an X through it. And I explained that really well, so if you don't get it, then we're out of luck.
I mean, this doesn't...
Is that symbol on the thing that you were saying, the symbols that were by the candle that you mentioned?
The symbols by the candles, they're on the floor, and they're kind of not anything like that at all.
Oh, okay.
I mean, maybe... What did you say the head was?
A circle with an X through it, but it's at the bottom, because the stickman's like upside down. If we were going to call it a stickman.
A circle?
So
okay,
like,
so I feel like I maybe have the components on the tapestries here that make up
the symbol?
The symbol, but I still don't know what that means I have to do with it.
Okay, because you can't interact with them or anything at all?
Because I can't interact with them.
Okay, maybe we should just
try
turn on the candles first then, because...
Okay.
You know.
That is true, yeah.
Okay, so let's go...
Wouldn't it be funny if that's what we needed to do?
Like if...
Turn them on.
So, like I'd say...
Oh.
Hmm?
1, 2, 3, 4.
What's going on?
Oh. The candle's going out for giggles.
Well, like, you need to put them on in the order that I say, you know?
So do you know what order to...
Yeah,
to
like,
say?
I have a picture of candles with numbers on them.
Okay. Go for it.
Is that not the whole point?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
That's what I told you. I was like, I have a picture of candles, they have numbers on them. And then you said to me, I'm nearly sure you said to me, oh, we need to put them on in that order.
No, I didn't say that at all. I didn't say that at all. Because, I mean, do we have to assume that...
Well, why else would I be given a picture of candles with numbers on them?
No, I'm just, unless we're just looking at it like a clock and assuming that the top candle is 1 or something like that, there's nothing to suggest what number these candles are for me.
Yeah, I don't think... Yeah. But we don't need to know that because I can see the numbers on the candles, so I can tell you what one to turn on. I just need you to be standing in the same position that I'm looking at the candles in or whatever.
Okay. You just said you had candles with numbers on them. You didn't say that they were in the corresponding order or anything like that. I mean,
no,
was
the
in a circle as
candles
well.
have number. Yeah, they're in a circle. So, so as in the one you put on first, then the one that has 2 on it you put on second, then the one that has 3 on it you put on third, and so on.
Now you're giving me all the information. You see.
I mean, I feel like.
You just said you had candles with numbers on them. They could have been in a line. Who knows where they are?
No, I said in a circle.
Don't let me say that.
I said
Okay.
in a circle. Okay.
Give me number one then.
Okay, so if you're standing in a circle, right, and we call like the one at the top, like the one that's at
Near the exit
12.
door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the one to the left of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then the one to the north.
Okay.
Then to the one left of the first one you put on. So like bottom
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
Then bottom.
Yeah.
Then bottom right.
Yeah.
And then top right.
Okay. Aha, now I can access. Aha, I can access the tapestries. Can't interact with them, but
Oh, I might be able
can
to.
I?
They're glowing for me now or something. Oh no, I can't interact, but
I think now I need to make. Right, so the circle with the X in it is lit up now. Okay, so what else do I need to make this character of yours? This symbol, this stickman symbol, upside down stickman symbol.
like I don't know how they're broken up into, like
Well, just describe the body and describe the body.
the body. Okay, so it's obviously like a stick with arms sticking out and stuff, but kind of like where we'd say his pelvis would be, there's like two lines across, and then his legs kind of are a trident.
Oh.
So it's like a
Okay. Oh. Interesting. So his legs are like a U shape,
yeah,
and then there's a line going down from the middle of the U to the head.
yeah.
Okay, and the legs a line across, and like two diagonal lines.
No.
No.
His legs are the U.
His leg. Sorry, I mean his arms. Sorry, his arms. Sorry.
Oh, his arms. No, his arms are also U's. Or it's kind of like a 3 and an E, if that makes sense. Like a 3 is his.
Okay. Except I don't appear to be able to interact with that one for some reason. Okay, maybe I just need this first. Maybe it's that. Oh, I'm not sure about this at all.
What are you not sure about?
Well, because whatever I pick has to connect to the one that's already highlighted, which is the circle with an X through it. So I have two choices now that I can, three choices that I can connect to. Yeah, the one that's just like a cross, and then a religious cross with with two diagonal lines coming down just underneath the horizontal part of the cross. I have a U with a line through it that goes up past like the bottom of the trident, so it looks like a fork, basically. And I have a U with a line underneath it, and it looks like for arms is like a horizontal line and two diagonal lines pointing upwards. I can only pick one of those three.
But okay, so you're saying a fork has 4 lines in it, yeah?
No.
Because what a trident would be a U with a line down the middle.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it must be that, because...
Yeah, because that's what both the arms are. So each arm is like a U with a line down the middle.
But now after that...
And then so what I'm saying his legs are, right? The symbol at the top is like a trident, so it's like a U with a line. Legs? Yeah, but but listen.
He has a third leg.
Yes.
Okay, but now,
can I
have to choose
just say something? So
the next part.
For his leg trident thing or whatever, there are 2 lines underneath that, but they're
That's a
Horizontal.
separate symbol. Separate symbol. That's what we'd say. That's the symbol we're on next, I think.
Okay.
I'm basically making some in parts, but they have to connect to the parts that are already highlighted,
Okay.
that I've already selected for me. So I have again 3 choices.
Okay.
So this is just going to layer, presumably. Oh no, is it just 2 choices? Or is it just 1 choice? Maybe it's just 1 choice. It's not actually letting me highlight anything else. Must just have to connect to the previous one, so it must be that. God.
I wish I could see what you're doing.
Oof. That's definitely all I can pick next. Okay, well the only one I can pick next is a line down with 2 horizontal lines, so
Yeah, so like I would say that would
that's
be
underneath the trident part,
yeah, that's underneath the trident part, yeah.
Okay.
Like if you
And the bit we said with the arms are like E's, like a 3 and an 8, yeah?
yeah, so it's like 2 tridents like placed
Yeah.
horizontally like arms. They're one
Yeah.
is sticking out to the left, one is sticking out to the right.
And those are below the 2 horizontal lines that are below the trident.
Yeah.
Okay, that must be it, right? Okay, I'm assuming that is done. It hasn't said anything about it, but I'm assuming that's done. Okay, diamond. Diamond pattern.
Okay.
This is painful.
Oh god. Okay. Okay.
Okay,
So
what have we got? The first one appears to be selected for me, which is like a very vague S shape, but on its side. So it like goes
okay.
diagonally down,
Yeah. Got you.
horizontal, and then diagonally down again.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'll try and explain this as like as I can. So coming from like the middle of that like squiggly line at the bottom is kind of like a fish hook that bends off to the right, and there's like a little like triangle. Like it's like a devil tail or whatever.
Yep.
That's all that's underneath that line.
Yep.
From the middle going up. So like firstly there's like kind of like a lollipop, so it's like a stick with a circle.
Okay, I actually can't do that bit just yet.
Okay.
You have like a U shape, presumably, above.
Yeah, with 2 circles.
Yeah. 2 circles. Okay, that's what I
on
need. And now I can fill in the lollipop. So I'm assuming it's either an empty lollipop or a lollipop with another circle inside it.
The other circle. 2 circles.
2 circles. Something's happening.
Oh, something happened.
Oh, there's fire.
Okay. Oh, okay, I can see something. Oh, okay, I have symbols.
Symbols where? What kind of symbols?
I'm guessing like probably
Hopefully
where.
these match the symbols on the floor.
Yeah, I think they're near where your candles are. Yeah. So they're in a circle, and then I have like a pattern drawn, so like it's kind of like connecting the dots between the symbols. So I just need to know which one to start at, basically. Oh, I think it's this one. Okay. So I think I need to tell you what order to do something in. Does that make sense?
Okay. I can interact with the symbols on the floor now, so I'm guessing, like the candles, you're going to tell me which order to press them in.
Okay, so it's like an X with kind of like a line across the middle.
Okay, I think that's this one, but let me just double check everything else. Okay. X with a line across the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, must be this one. Yep, okay.
Okay, then it's kind of like a ticket symbol. So like it would be a rectangle, but 2 ends of the rectangle are kind of like bent inwards.
Okay, nothing else, is that it for that one?
No.
That's about it. Okay.
No.
Okay, done.
Okay. Then it's like a. What is the symbol? I should know what it is. It, it's like two. Okay, you know the greater than and lesser than symbols?
Yes.
If you like overlapped them, then that's what this would be. Or it's kind of like a little segment of netting or something, so it's kind of like two X's on top of each other. It's like a zigzag
Oh, okay, yeah,
and
two
a
X's on top of
zigzag.
each other would, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Okay, so that one.
Yep.
Okay, and then there's like it would be like the Jesus fish symbol, or you could say it's like an X with like a triangle kind of at the bottom of it.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Then it's a kind of like a star with a lightning bolt underneath it.
Yep.
Okay, then it's like an hourglass, like a sideways hourglass, or like an infinity symbol.
Yep.
Okay, and then it's an X, but there's like two triangle bits on either side of the middle.
Yep.
And then the last one
There's only one
is
left.
like, yeah, a
A
line with a
stick.
triangle. Yeah,
Yeah.
stick with like
Yeah.
triangles. Okay,
Yep.
okay, cool.
Okay, we have trophies.
So stressful. So surely that means
We got there.
that a door must be open for me, right?
I would imagine so.
The door is locked.
Oh God, I have another book. Oh wow, this writing is a lot harder to read than the other one. Already 3 of my children have perished. I cannot understand how these unfortunate events keep pester my family. The death of ill our ill-born youngest Charlotte had such an impact on my dear Leonora. Jesus. Especially.
This is the hardest part of the game, is reading that cursive writing, I
Holy
think.
crap. Especially is that after the gift of the birth of my second son Philip, but maybe it was also a relief for 3 long years. Leonora, whatever, kept watch over that small sickly girl, and every day I saw a piece of that strong lovely woman I fell in love with her and die. This is such a cheerful story. It only became worse when Philip became ill with that devil's fire. Seeing his skin plastered with red, bloody blisters was not as hard as seeing one of his psychotic episodes. Jesus Christ.
Oh god.
Till this day he keeps following me in my nightmares. And now my hardship is at its peak. Since last month, my only surviving Jam died during that horrendous bloodshed.
Oh no.
Leonora does not talk to me anymore. In her grief, she locked herself up in her rooms and only letting our 2 daughters, her lady-in-waiting and her maiden in. I'm afraid I will lose her forever if she is not letting me in soon. That hurts me even more since I need her at my side, not only as a king, but as a grieving husband too. To prove to her I cared as deeply for my offspring as she did, I asked the castle architect to build special relic tombs, TOOMS, in our catacomb, so we can visit and honor our children together. I just hope it is not too late to be forgiven. Wow, that actually made me want to be sick. Not because of how disgusting it was, but because of how I have a lever here that I've pulled. I've either killed myself, or maybe I've set you free. Maybe I've...
Well, no, but I also have a book.
Oh, I should have paid more attention to that.
What did
That
you
was
do?
that was well, I was going up like a spiral staircase. Hang
Yeah.
on. I need to put my headphones in 1 second.
Okay. What did you do to kill us?
As as I was going up them, I heard like the lever move, so I thought, oh, I'll just go and check to see if that lever has just reset itself. Only to find that there was no longer a floor there, but now there's a pit of lava behind me, and I just basically ran into the lava pit.
Oh god. Well done.
Thank you. Also, how do I? Okay.
I didn't
I was
press
gonna
the
say, how
button.
do I select? Oh, it's you had to press the button. That's what
Yeah. I was waiting for it as well, but I realised that it was me all along. Um,
Oh, this is a disaster.
it's not that much of a disaster, but um,
It was.
I also am in a room with a lever and a book.
Okay. Would you like to read your book?
Yes, when I get
Hopefully
back
yours
to
is
it.
more cheerful than mine.
Sure. Um. Oh no, do we have to do that all again? Oh no, okay, the door will open now. Okay, fine. Okay, so my book, we already know some of it. There's kind of like a picture of a candle and a picture of like where the symbols were, or the tapestry thing, and then the symbol of the altar. And so under the candles it says the altar needs to be lighted by 6 candles. Then it says the magic symbols need to be embroidered within the tapestries with 3 something out of an innocent something. To escape death, a great sacrifice has to be made. And then on the other page it says phase 1, gather around my fellow friends and let your mind and body enlighten through the light of these candles. And then underneath it kind of says, like, they're kind of placed a bit weirdly, so it says King Jared, I think, something I can't make out, advisor and priest. Oh, maybe it's guard actually. King, guard, something, advisor, priest. Okay. And then phase 2, bring forth the innocent maiden and cut off her hair. Her locks will chain us to this earthly life, so we will never pass through the doors of heaven or hell. And then underneath it says Leonora, I think was one of the names that you said.
Yes.
Katya, Emilia, and it's very hard to say, like maybe Miles or something. Okay, anyway. And then it says phase 3, with these knives and these words her blood will seal our faith, deal our faith, for her sacrifice will rule and roam these lands forever.
What a cheerful game.
Yeah, it's not that great. Well, no, it's great. It's just like, okay, I'm gonna pull my lever then as well and see what happens.
Okay, well, I actually didn't pull my lever this time. God, I hope that's not a mistake, because I cannot go back now to where that lever is, because the floor has gone and the lava is there. I cannot make it back to where I came in, so.
Oh, well, my lever is just on, so.
Okay, well, we shall see what happens. I have gone up the stairs. Okay, and I cannot progress any further. There are arrows, metal arrows sticking out of the wall impeding my progress. But on the wall next to that, I have a torch and a religious cross type symbol, but divided up into squares, and each of those squares has some shapes in them. Please tell me this means something to you.
No. It doesn't.
It's like it's in the shape of a cross. It's like 4 squares vertically, and then 3 squares horizontally, going across from the second square down. And so, for instance, the column going down in the first square, I have a pentagon, then a triangle pointing to the right, like a play symbol. And I have a compass pointing with the red point pointing upwards, presumably for north, and underneath a triangle pointing downwards. And then the two edge signs are a square and another pentagon.
Okay, unfortunately... Oh, wait, hang on. Was this open before? Oh, well, it doesn't matter now because I'm in here, so...
I cannot interact with this at all, so I'm hoping that I have information for you that this means.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm in now is I'm in a room and there's kind of little alcoves. So there's 2 on the left wall, 3 on the top wall, 2 on the right wall, alcoves. And in each alcove there's a box that I can pick up. And there's symbols on them.
Okay.
Like a triangle, a square, pentagon.
Yes, okay.
So...
And do these have to be picked up in a certain order, or what?
Well, no, I think I can change, like, each box has different shapes on the sides and stuff, so I think if you tell me the shapes in an order, then I need to put them back in a specific order, I'm assuming. So I just probably need you to tell me, like, what you think is the best way to do it. If I'm in a room and there's like 2 alcoves on the left wall, 3 alcoves on the top wall, and 2 alcoves on the right, like, what order do you think is the best way to do it?
I mean, I don't see... Is there anything then that suggests which direction is north, or anything like that?
Like...
I don't really have any alcoves. The only thing that could pass as an alcove are the 2 sort of left and right parts of the cross. But that's it. That's all I've got. So in that case, it would only be 1 alcove, 1 on each side.
Well, how many squares are on each arm of the cross or whatever? Just
only 1. Plus the middle one, obviously, so, it's like 3 across, 4 down.
That makes no sense.
And the compass pointing north points basically up the centre of the cross, from bottom to top. I cannot interact with these at all. All I can tell you is that there were 2 triangles, 2 pentagons, and 1 square. One of the triangles is pointing to the right, one of them is pointing downwards. The pentagons
so
are
how many squares
slightly tilted to the
have?
right. 1, 2, 3. Well, there are 6, but one of them has a compass point on it. The compass, not a shape.
Okay, because I have 7 boxes. Oh, no, I have 7 boxes here.
7 boxes.
Yeah.
Key. Oh, it turns out we are on a time limit.
Oh, really?
I've just fallen into the lava. The floor has just given way. What the actual hell?
Maybe you need to pull that lever.
Oh, no. There wasn't a lever, there was a torch. Just a torch. Oh, you mean at the beginning, you mean?
Yeah.
Maybe. Wonder what that did. Okay, I will pull it this time and see what happens. Interesting.
Okay. I wonder what it is. Or if they're gonna... Oh no, they didn't start us off in that room. Okay.
Okay, I'm pulling the lever now.
Okay.
And I'm getting the hell out of here before the floor gives way.
Yeah, I pulled the lever as well.
Has anything changed? No, nothing has changed for me. Nothing.
Okay, let's see.
Has anything changed for you? Can you see anything extra?
No.
Unbelievable.
Wait, what is that? No. Okay, so I don't really know, because if I have 7 boxes, Well, there's kind of like a box in, or like kind of like a table in the middle of the room that has something that I think eventually I meant to press down and all the boxes are right. And there's kind of like a leaf kind of symbol on it. I don't know if that means anything to you.
A leaf symbol? No, means nothing to me at
Okay.
the moment. Unless the clues are in the book. But it was full of that much nonsense that honestly I don't even remember what was said. Maybe, for the sake of my avoiding lava, maybe you should just press some things and see what happens.
Okay, well, just give me some symbols then.
Okay,
Like
well, I
just
have two pentagons, and they're slightly tilted to the right. I have a square, which is a square, so, you know, square. I have a
two
triangle
pentagons.
pointing to the right and a triangle pointing down.
Two pentagons slightly tilted to the right. Okay. Oh wait, no, here's a square. Wait, what?
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Oh, my floor is disappearing.
Oh, okay. I
Or some of
think.
the floor is disappearing. Oh no, some more of the
No,
floor.
no, no.
Okay.
Okay. So, do you have a like a play button? Yeah, you have a play button. Yeah, you have a
Yep.
pentagon leaning to the left. No, leaning to the right. You said
To
okay.
the right.
Do you have
I'm
a?
about to lean towards the lava.
Oh, I can't see this one. Pentagon. Just a straight pentagon.
No. I only have two pentagons and they're both tilted to the right.
Okay, you have a square, yeah? You have a square.
One square.
You have a play button again.
Time's
You have
running
two play
out.
buttons. You have three play buttons.
I have two triangles. One is the play button, one is pointing downwards, and I'm about to say goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Okay. I think I need to find the one that you don't have. Like the symbol that you don't have or something.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause, I mean, I can't interact with anything.
Yeah, and I have 7 boxes, and I can put the box on the table in the middle. You know, I was telling you I have a thing with like a leaf thing or whatever. Oh my god, that's the worst explanation of anything. I can put a box on that, and I put a box on it, and it basically said no, in the sense that the lava started coming for you more. So,
Right.
so I think that was the wrong one.
Sleeve.
But that must be it. That we, that we don't have a.
Okay, well, the symbols are different this time. Last time they were the same when I died. This time they're different.
Oh, the second door isn't open for me anymore.
I have pulled the lever. I did pull it.
Oh, the door changed for me. Which the door that was open has changed for me. Okay.
So,
Okay.
okay. I have symbols.
Okay.
This time I have a compass point where north is actually pointing to the west. If that means anything to anybody. I have two triangles, one pointing to the left, one pointing to the right. I have a square.
Okay.
And I have two pentagons, one slightly leaning to the left and one slightly leaning to the right.
Oh god, that doesn't really make sense either.
I'm not entirely sure of the significance of the compass thing.
Well, I have that shape. Okay, wait, there's a square. 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 That means nothing. Let's just try this.
Okay, yeah, the floor is starting to one step at a time, slowly,
Yeah,
not as slowly as I would like though, slowly disappear. So retracting. Oh, it's retract. Oh god, it's retracting a lot more now. What have you just done? What have you done? What have you done?
I just did it wrong twice in a row because I don't understand what I meant to be doing.
Oh,
Like, so basically, like all the boxes that are in my alcoves, they have symbols on them. Like they have triangles that are pointing to the left and the right. They have pentagons on them. They have compass symbols. They have squares. And when I pick up the box, I can rotate it to see the different symbols. But you know, when they're in their alcove, there's a symbol on the top, obviously. So I thought, like, oh, maybe I pick the box that symbol isn't on. You know, that, like, if I find a symbol on the top of one of those boxes that you can't see, then that's the box. But that doesn't seem to be the case because the symbols on the top of the box aren't all made up of what you have. Does that make sense? Or
kind
no?
of. I don't understand the significance of the cross for me and the layout of the room for you, if indeed there is a significance to them.
Yeah.
And I wonder what the compass point is about.
Well, I don't know. It's probably just the same way that a triangle points left and points right, you know?
Maybe.
Like, it's probably just a variation of the symbol. Cause I have those compass symbols on the boxes as well.
Well, we have... Oh, God Christ almighty. Well, they've changed again, so...
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the door that I'm in now. Okay. Okay. So here, I'll tell you what I can see first off is like play button, so triangle pointing to the right, a pentagon leaning to the right, another play button, a straight pentagon, a square, another play button, and a square.
So you don't have a pentagon pointing down, or a triangle pointing down?
I mean, like, I can make one pointing down.
Make one point down, I guess? I have a play button, and I have a pentagon facing the right way up. I also have a triangle and a pentagon both pointing downwards. And then I have a square, and a compass pointing north, where north is north.
Wait, you have a pentagon?
A pentagon that is the right way up, and then a pentagon that is the opposite, where like the edge, the flat edge is on the top, and the point is pointing downwards.
I'm just testing them in the middle. It's another triangle. This one makes no sense to me. I really have no idea what this one is trying to get us to do. It's probably really easy as well.
My floor is disappearing.
Oh, sorry. Well... I don't know, like, unless I just start randomly guessing, which doesn't seem that great. Do you have a square, yeah?
I have a square.
Oh, okay.
There must be some logic. I can't help but wonder what the significance of the shape of the cross is. For me, like, does it have some kind of relevance? I don't understand it. If it just doesn't, you have too many alcoves. If you had like one alcove on each side, I could maybe understand what the hell was going on, but like...
Yeah, like, I don't get it, to be honest. Let's try this one.
Bye-bye.
Oh, okay. Is there anybody watching us who knows what we're supposed to do?
Anybody watching, those there are apparently 4 people watching, and they are losing the will to live as we speak.
Yeah, I know.
It is probably intensely obvious.
It probably is really obvious.
I don't want to cheat. I don't want it to beat me.
I mean, I guess the shape of the room that I'm in is a cross.
Is it?
But I don't really understand how that could affect anything, to be honest, because, like... So, like, in the arms of the cross, does that make sense? I have, like, there are doors that open. But one of them just seems to randomly open when I press that lever, unless, like... Okay, unless I press the lever, okay. And I'll see what door opens. Maybe that's what we do. Okay, let me see what door opened. So... Okay, it's on the right arm of the cross.
Which is a triangle point downwards.
A triangle pointing downwards. Wait. Pointing downwards, so that would be... If I'm in the right arm of the cross, okay, it would be pointing that way.
My floor is disappearing, so very
Sorry.
slowly, but it's...
I mean, I'm trying to figure
I don't know
it
whether
out.
it's a time thing or whether it's just you doing something that triggers it
No,
initially. I don't know.
it's a time thing. It's me going into the room, I think.
But if you make a mistake, a whole bunch of the floor disappears very instantly. So
Yeah.
you can basically speed up the process of my death. Not pressure or anything, but
Okay. Yes, okay.
yes.
Okay, so...
What the hell was it? Okay, there's another one. There's another cross. Another blockade. Another cross.
Okay, so let me just see if there's another door open. Yes, there is. Okay, it's on like the body of the cross, but it's on the right side.
The body of the cross, but it's on the right side. That makes no sense. How does that make sense?
Okay, wait. Can you tell me the makeup of the cross again?
Okay, the vertical line is a pentagon slightly tilted to the right.
No, not the shapes. Like, as in how many squares are in the body of the cross?
Oh, sorry. 4 from top to bottom, 4, and then from on the second one down, that's where it has one on either side for the arms of the cross. Oof, oof, oof. Tick tock, tick tock.
Oh, it just doesn't make any sense. Okay, so like I have like the third door on the right, like, but not on the arm of the cross, just the third. So maybe the third square up.
The third square up, triangle pointing to the right. Does the compass point have anything to do with this?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
I'm trying.
Oof.
You're not helping at all. No, okay, never mind.
I'm too young to die.
I don't
Again.
know. No, none of them make sense in this one, so I think maybe I can't,
could you explain to me how it worked when you succeeded in that first bit?
Yeah, okay. Well, sure, here, let's not, like, pull any levers or anything. For a while.
I'm pulling
and then...
nothing this time.
No, like, as in, just don't go into the room, don't do anything. Just, like, I won't do anything, just so we're not on a timer. just for a minute.
Okay, is that how that works? Okay.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, I hope so.
It's taking a while to load.
Just waiting for you apparently. Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna try and describe the room I'm in to you, like, more. Okay, so when I start, I have a pathway like up, and it goes up, and then you know the altar that the symbols were in or whatever? That's kind of like in the middle of a junction, if that makes sense. So there's a little bit going further up, but the only thing in that kind of like bit that's on top is like there's a door. There's nothing else like in here that I can interact with. But so to the left and the right of the altar are two kind of like two like little like side bits or whatever.
Right.
And they
which would be the arms of the cross.
Yes, which that's what I was saying, were the arms of the cross. And they both have, so like say I'm walking into the arm of the cross, you know, so I'm like I'm facing left or whatever. And then there are 4 doors to my left and right now. And sometimes they open, like they're all closed now. But when I pull the lever, one of them opens randomly. So that's the same like for the left and the right arm of the cross, right? So there's like 8 doors basically. There's like, so what happened last time was I think it was the door on the right arm of the cross here, one of them was opened, and then you said like, oh, it was a triangle pointing down. So I went in and then I got a triangle that like would be pointing down. If we took the room as the shape of a cross, that was pointing down.
Okay.
And then that was fine. And then when I came out, another door was open. So I feel like that's what we're supposed to do. But the thing is like, okay, so those are the arms of the cross, yeah? But you know the like body of the cross, like, or like the leg of the cross or whatever, like underneath the arms?
Yes.
Like on the path. There's sets of doors again here. So there's like a set of like 2 on the left, 2 on the right. And then there's a little break, and then there's another 2 on the left, another 2 on the right, so there's 8 doors. So that's what makes no sense to me, because if you have like 3 blocks beneath your arms, does that make sense? Then
Jesus.
But maybe the gap counts as the middle block or whatever. Although that makes no sense either, because then what if, like...
Maybe. I still think it's got something to do with the compass point. There has to be something. That compass point has to be there for a reason.
Which compass point are you talking about, though?
One of the squares on the cross has a compass point, has a compass on it, and the red arm on the compass obviously indicates north, but it's not always pointing north. Sometimes it's pointing left.
Yeah, but like I think that's because like the triangle is sometimes pointing down and sometimes pointing left, sometimes pointing right. The pentagon is sometimes straight, is sometimes right. And on the box that I have different variations of the pentagon, different variations of the triangle, and I have variations of the compass as well. You know, so I think it's just a variation of the shape or whatever. Because like how else would it help us? I don't really get it.
What if it's not a cross? What if it's... Oh, hang on. Is that the plan of a cube? And what if north...
Oh.
Does that change anything? Because I can't really see what you're seeing, but And what if you have to, if north to me, if the compass points north on to the left for me, then maybe you need to switch your perspective. Or do I need to switch my perspective? Maybe it means I need to change my perspective.
I mean, maybe, but that I don't know if that helps us because, like, okay, let's say a door opens for me and I go in. Like, I still don't know what symbol to ask you for. Does that make sense? Because I just have a load of cubes. So I don't know what cube still to, like, pick up or not. You know? Okay, let's try it my way one more time and then we'll have a think about it again.
Okay. I just feel like that compass has got to be there for something. I don't know why it would be there otherwise. It's got to mean something. Compass points north.
Okay, so it's the same door. So it's a door on the right arm of the cross for me is open.
Which is pentagon slightly tilted to the right.
Okay. Okay, no.
What about a triangle in the play position?
No, hang on. Just give me one sec. Pentagon slightly tilted to the right. Hang on. Okay. Why are you saying the button in the play position?
It's because it's the button is what's north of the compass point. That's the only reason.
Okay, well, it's not that, I don't think.
Not that either.
Unless, like... Okay. No, maybe you are right. In the sense of, like, okay... Not really. But, like, I think you're right that it's the layout of a cube, yeah? So, like...
Possibly.
Maybe it doesn't matter which door opens for me, like it might just be random. So then I just have to find the right cube. So if you tell me like what if there's like a compass for you and it's pointing towards a symbol, then if I find that cube, maybe that's the right one. So like let's say your compass needle points to like a triangle, then that's the right cube and I can put that on. Does that make sense? And then, because that's like a reason then for the compass being there.
Okay, let's go and see what it says. Okay, compass point north. So it's like the third square down. So two like shapes north of the compass point.
Okay.
At the very top, there's a pentagon on its side, pentagon slightly tilted to the right, and a triangle pointing to the right, like a play button.
Okay,
That's what's north of.
can you just tell me, like, the compass has a point north, yeah, so like right next to where the compass points is a triangle pointing right?
That's the one that's closest to the compass. Yes, yes.
And then
It's
it's a
north. It's
pentagon. Yeah.
north of the compass point. Yeah, yeah. And then the pentagon. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe it is this, because that's what this is. Let's just try this. No. Fuck. That doesn't make any sense, though. Because, like, do you know what I mean? It's like I'm looking at the actual cube or whatever.
Hmm.
So, like, I think you have to, like, relay it to me as in, so, you know, like, it won't be, like, you need to imagine that that shape is folded back up into a cube and tell me what the compass is pointing at, because maybe it's not pointing towards what you think, you know?
God. But if it was folded back up as a cube, like the compass is on, the compass would be pointing.
Well, because this one is pointing to a pentagon to the right and then a triangle. Okay, let's just try this one. No, it's also wrong.
By.
Hmm. You just fell into lava again.
I did fall into lava again.
I think this is the most stuck we've been on.
Yeah, this is difficult.
Yeah, but like I think we must be missing some really like basic thing of a puzzle, right? We must have to be.
I feel like it. Oh.
Are you
Okay,
losing?
this time, yeah, I'm using the will to live. This time, the compass's point north is to the left, so I need to switch my perspective. So now the cross is sideways.
Yeah. But do you know what I mean? That like you just need to tell me like if that cube was made into a cube.
Yeah.
Like then what would the like because I basically need to find that cube. So you need to tell me like okay or like you don't even need to tell me what's on like what the compass is like pointing to or whatever, but like you need to tell me the blocks like relative to it. So like if like okay, you have a cross, right? Oh, why I'm trying to think of an example. Like okay, if say in the center of the cross or whatever, the compass is pointing like north. So then like, you know, you just need to tell me like okay, it's pointing north to like a square. And then underneath it is a circle. There's no circles. Is a triangle pointing left or whatever.
Okay,
then I'll be able to tell
what
exactly.
when I say this is pointing to, this is on the left arm and it's pointing to the west.
It's the
So
left arm and it's pointing to the left. Okay, so if I'm closing my eyes. If it was if it was cubed up, then it would be the very bottom square that it would be pointing to, because when you folded it up, all the ones... So the center of the cross would be the top. The ones directly north, south, east and west would be the sides. The one at the bottom would be the bottom.
It would be the top. Yeah.
Would be the bottom. So actually if you took that box and you looked at it, so on the top would be whatever, and then the what's in the middle?
Middle.
Yeah, like
middle
what would be on
cross.
top? Like what would be on top of the cross, or on top of the box?
It depends. Are you calling the top the middle part of the cross, or are you calling it the base? I would have called it the base, honestly. But
Okay, fine. Okay, let's do it your way then. That's fine. Okay.
I don't know what you do. You take the middle of the cross and then you just fold the two side bits up, and then the top bit up. So that would be the bottom.
Yeah, okay, well I was calling it the top, but it doesn't matter, we can call it
I
the
know,
bottom.
that's why I was confused, because I'm like, why would you call it?
Okay, fine, whatever makes it easier for you, that's fine. So like, okay, so what would be on the bottom then?
So the bottom would be to the east of the compass, which would be a triangle pointing to the left.
Triangle pointing to the left, okay. So then it would be the bottom would be a triangle pointing to the left. On the left side would be the compass, and it was facing left, so now it would be facing up. And then the... Okay, so triangle facing left would be on the bottom. Maybe that's enough. Let me see. Okay, let me go into the room now. So, triangle pointing left. Okay, no. No. Triangle pointing left. No. Okay, triangle pointing left. Okay, so then would the top be a square?
The top would be a square, yes.
Okay. Oh my god, I hope to Jesus. No, that didn't work. I'm all out of ideas. I really am. Like,
you know what? It's getting late. I think we're getting frustrated. I don't want to cheat and look it up. I think we should consider this particular effort a disaster and come at it tomorrow with a fresh mind, and well, not tomorrow. I can't make it tomorrow. Maybe you, but the next time we have a chance to play this.
Okay.
In the meantime, we can have a think about it. Don't cheat. Let's just try and do it properly. Use our big brains, and we can figure this out. But
yeah.
I think the longer we do this now, especially with being so late, and we're obviously tired. Well, some of us are. Some of us who woke up early this morning, as opposed to later in the afternoon. Yeah, I feel like we're not at our intellectual best currently.
Yeah, I don't think so. Okay.
I've never been so stuck in a game before.
Yeah, but we will figure it out. But I think what we're saying, like, I think we're getting there. I think I think we're on the right track. I think that maybe I might have been right in saying that the center was the top, to be honest.
I just don't get why you would start from the bottom of the cross and fold everything based on the bottom of the cross when you have the middle point of the cross. To me, that would be the base.
But like, no,
If I was going to fold it up, that's how I would do it. I would take the middle part of the cross, I would fold the two arms up, I'd fold the top part up, and I'd fold the rest of it over.
Okay, here's an argument for that. The symbols, it's like if that was a piece of paper and the symbols were drawn on that side of the paper, what you would do is you would end up with an inside-out box.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, fair enough.
So, like, what I would do is I would, like, if it was paper or whatever, I would, like, pick it up and I would bend the bits down and then I'd bend the bottom under.
That's a terrible way to make a box.
No, that's a good way to do a box. I make boxes all the time.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure it's a regular part of your day.
But that way you end up with the symbols on the outside, you know?
In sense of a puzzle, yeah. In practicality, that would be a terrible way to make a box.
If you say
But yeah.
so. Well, if there were words on the box, then it would be a good way to make a box.
But if there was, yeah, if there's a pattern on the box, yeah. Fair enough.
So yeah, I think we're on the right track. I think that maybe we'll look at them, and I think that's probably the answer.
Maybe so. I just need some sleep, honestly. I got 4.5 hours sleep.
Yeah, we'll say that's what it is, and not that you're
I am.
just an idiot.
Hey, you're not exactly getting anywhere either. I'm giving you all the information, and you're still not working out yourself either.
I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm just gonna say, yeah, okay, but okay, next time we play, if what I'm saying works, then I came up fully with that answer.
Okay, but did you not just try what you said?
No, we tried it with you saying we were looking at it with the way that you were folding the box.
Did you not say before that? Okay, we'll try it one more time my way before you were going to try it my way.
No, that was when. No, I said that when we were still thinking that the layout of the room mattered.
Okay, you say so.
I do say so.
Okay. I'm too tired to argue about it. Yeah, honestly.
This game has broken you.
The game hasn't broken me, lack of sleep has broken me. We streamed till like really late last night, and then, well, some of us slept till 4:30 or whatever time it was. Some of us actually slept only till 9:30.
Okay, well, yeah, we'll try again next time. Okay. Thank you to anyone watching, and we'll see you next time when we're not, when one half of us isn't intensely grumpy.
Not grumpy, just tired, in need of sleep, and in need of a partner who doesn't get me killed.
Okay.
Any volunteers who would like to take over? I will consider them all.
Bye, guys.
Bye.